The First Epistle to Timothy, often referred to as First Timothy, is a letter written by the Apostle Paul to Timothy, a young leader in the church in Ephesus. It provides guidance and instructions for church leadership, doctrinal issues, and personal conduct. Here's an overview, introduction, and charge to Timothy. Paul begins by identifying himself as the author of the letter and greeting Timothy, whom he refers to as his true son in the faith. He charges Timothy to remain in Ephesus to address certain issues within the church and to ensure that sound doctrine is taught. Warnings against false teaching. Paul warns Timothy against allowing false teachers to promote speculative doctrines or to deviate from the truth of the gospel. He emphasizes the importance of sound doctrine, which leads to love, a pure heart, a good conscience, and sincere faith. Paul recounts his own conversion and highlights God's mercy in appointing him as a minister of the gospel. Instructions for public worship. Paul provides instructions for public worship, urging prayers to be made for all people, including kings and those in authority. He emphasizes the importance of peaceful and quiet lives, conducted in godliness and dignity. Paul addresses the roles of men and women in worship, instructing men to pray without anger or quarreling, and women to dress modestly and learn quietly with submission. Qualifications for overseers and deacons. Paul outlines the qualifications for overseers, elders, and deacons within the church. He describes the character and conduct expected of those who serve in leadership roles, emphasizing qualities such as being above reproach, temperate, self-controlled, respectable, hospitable, and able to teach. Warnings against false asceticism. Paul warns against the teachings of those who advocate abstaining from marriage and certain foods as a means of attaining spiritual purity. He affirms that all creation is good and to be received with thanksgiving, sanctified by the word of God and prayer. Paul encourages Timothy to set an example for the believers in speech, conduct, love, faith, and purity. Instructions for various groups. Paul provides instructions for how to treat different groups within the church, including older men, older women, younger women, widows, elders, and slaves. He emphasizes the importance of showing respect, honor, and care for one another, particularly for those in need. Final instructions and charge. Paul concludes the letter with final instructions for Timothy, urging him to flee from the love of money and to pursue righteousness, godliness, faith, love, steadfastness, and gentleness. He charges Timothy to fight the good fight of faith and to guard the deposit of sound doctrine entrusted to him. Paul warns against those who teach false doctrines and emphasizes the importance of pursuing righteousness, godliness, faith, love, steadfastness, and gentleness. First Timothy provides valuable guidance for church leadership, doctrinal purity, and personal conduct within the Christian community. It emphasizes the importance of sound doctrine, the pursuit of godliness, and the proper functioning of the church as the household of God. Paul's letter challenges believers to uphold the truth of the gospel, to live lives of integrity and godliness, and to fulfill their roles within the church with humility and diligence. Please subscribe and check out the playlist of my short video series on the most significant scriptures in each book of the Bible. They're a great study tool. Thank you.